Welcome back to our daily news recap. Today we've got a packed update with critical developments from Ukraine to the United States and even Brazil. Let's dive in. First, in Ukraine, President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has made a significant decision following a tragic incident. Zelenskyy has dismissed Lieutenant General Mykola Oleshchuk, the commander of the Ukrainian Air Force, after a fatal crash involving an F-16 fighter jet. This crash occurred during a Russian bombardment, claiming the life of Andriy Pilshchikov, a highly decorated pilot who had become a symbol of Ukraine's resistance against the ongoing invasion. Zelenskyy emphasized the importance of protecting personnel and taking care of all soldiers in his announcement. He has appointed Lieutenant General Anatoly Krivenoshko as the acting Air Force commander. This change in leadership follows recent scrutiny of Oleshchuk, who had been publicly critical of Ukrainian lawmaker Mariana Bezukhla. Bezukhla had claimed that the F-16 was mistakenly downed by a Patriot air defense system, a statement that Oleshchuk argued was damaging to both the Air Force and U.S. arms manufacturers. The Ukrainian Air Force hasn't directly denied this claim, but they have confirmed that U.S. experts have joined the investigation into the crash. This investigation will likely play a significant role in determining the future of Ukraine's air defense strategy. Turning now to the United States, the country has officially taken delivery of all next-generation VH-92A Patriot presidential helicopters. These new helicopters will replace the aging fleet of Sikorsky VH-3D Sea Kings and VH-60N Whitehawks, which have been in service since the late 20th century. Last week, one of the 23 VH-92A helicopters took the call sign Marine One for the first time when President Biden stepped on board during a flight in Chicago. This marks a significant upgrade in the presidential fleet, with development of these new helicopters beginning all the way back in 2014. These helicopters are expected to provide enhanced security, comfort, and reliability for the president and other top officials for years to come. Now, in world news, a Brazilian judge has ordered the suspension of X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, across the entire country. This comes after Elon Musk, the owner of X, failed to meet a deadline to appoint a new legal representative within Brazil. This situation escalated after Supreme Court Justice Alexandre de Moraes allegedly threatened to arrest the company's legal representative over non-compliance with orders related to censoring certain accounts and information that he labeled as misinformation and disinformation. In response, X closed its offices in Brazil, a move intended to protect employees from potential arrest. Within 24 hours, X will no longer be accessible in Brazil, and app stores will be required to remove the app within 5 days. Users attempting to access X via VPN could face daily fines of nearly $9,000. The majority of the accounts Moraes ordered to be blocked are reportedly linked to supporters of former President Jair Bolsonaro, who has faced legal challenges and accusations of involvement in an attempted coup. Musk's X has pushed back, stating that they will not comply with what they see as illegal demands from the judge, and have vowed to publish all related court filings in the interest of transparency. Approximately 40 million Brazilians use X, making this suspension a significant blow to the platform in the country. Next, let's discuss a concerning study on wildfires in Canada. A recent NASA study published in Nature reveals that last year's wildfires in Canada released 647 megatons of carbon into the atmosphere, surpassing the annual emissions of major countries like Germany, Japan, and Russia. These fires burned 15 million hectares across the country, creating an unprecedented environmental impact. Brendan Byrne, an atmospheric scientist at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, emphasized the urgent need for adaptations in how we manage carbon emissions, particularly as these extreme events become more frequent due to climate change. The study warns that the increasing frequency of such fires could challenge the effectiveness of forests as carbon sinks, which play a critical role in offsetting carbon emissions. Finally, in U.S. political news, former President Donald Trump has made a significant announcement regarding in vitro fertilization, IVF. If re-elected, Trump has promised that his administration would ensure access to IVF treatments, with costs covered either by the government or insurance companies. This pledge has sparked controversy, with Vice President Kamala Harris's campaign calling it one of his most brazen lies yet. Harris's campaign argues that Trump's platform could lead to a nationwide ban on IVF, particularly following the overturning of Roe v. Wade, which has already put IVF services at risk in various states. The debate over abortion and reproductive rights continues to be a pivotal issue in the upcoming election. Trump has stated that while he believes the issue should be decided by individual states, he will vote against a proposed amendment in Florida that would enshrine abortion rights in the state's constitution. This stance has drawn criticism from both pro-choice and anti-abortion groups, making it a central topic in his ongoing campaign. That's all for tonight's news update. Thank you for joining us. We'll continue to monitor these stories and bring you the latest developments. Stay safe, stay informed, and have a good night. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update.